Look, every once in a while, a game comes out that completely ignores industry expectations, marketing trends, review scores, just everything possible in the gaming industry. And right now, that game is 110% Arc Raiders, and it's fucking crushing it, guys. Because while most multiplayer launches burn out like in a couple hours, 72 hours, you name it, Arc Raiders is doing the exact opposite, guys. It's growing week by week. And on a Monday night, when player counts usually fall off a cliff, the other day on a Monday, there was nearly 300,000 people playing. And then over the weekend, it hit 700,000 people across all platforms, guys. And based on momentum, I think it might break it again. That doesn't happen by accident. That's 110% community driven momentum. And Arc Raiders is fucking crushing it. Players aren't just logging in, guys. They're hooked. Like that old Vanilla Ice song, you're hooked. Da 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 ba da da da. Hooked. Remember that song? Let me know in the comments. Arc Raiders has that rare one more run energy where you promise yourself you're logging off the game, you're done for the night, and suddenly, before you know it, it's 3 a.m. You're still extracting loot like a gambling addict at a Vegas slot machine because every deployment is a risk, every gunfight matters, every sound you hear can mean a win or a total wipe. You can't pay for that, guys. To have hype where your gaming base is just like excited and addicted to it, like crack, you can't pay for that. That's priceless, guys. It's tense, it's strategic, it's chaotic, it's hilarious. I've seen clips online of people playing this game. Shout out to New Black Street. I mean, the magic of an extraction shooter done right when it comes to Arc Raiders. But here's where the story gets completely wild, guys. Despite the overwhelming positive response from players, streamers, even other gaming outlets, Eurogamer, you gotta love Eurogamer, gave Arc Raiders a 2 out of 5. Yeah, we got a couple haters. We got some haters in the building. We got a couple haters. Not because the gameplay is bad, not because the servers suck, not because the world design, the audio, or game loop fails, guys. They have no valid criticism on this. Their argument, and get this, you might want to sit down, is that the game deserves that score because it uses AI generated voice lines. Yeah, AI generated voice lines is apparently the deal breaker for it. That's it. That's the criticism, not a paragraph about mechanics, not anything bitching about the innovation or the lack of balance or design philosophy, guys. No, sir, just a moral objection to text to speech using AI in the game. A 2 out of 5. That harsh of a score to deck 3 points off of a perfect rating, that raises a bigger conversation, to be completely honest. When a reviewer praises a game's content, whether it's the combat, visuals, pacing, sound design, world building, things like progression, but gives it a failing score anyway, who are reviews really for? Answer me this, because they didn't say anything bad about the game itself in their review. They actually praised all of that, the combat, the visuals, everything. They were actually really grateful for this game. But then they scored it a 2 out of 5. Again, I want to ask, who are these reviews for anymore? Somebody answer me that question, because I really want to know how you would even deck it a 2 out of 5. If players are loving the game, developers are succeeding. And then, of course, word of mouth engagement is stronger than most AAA releases this year for Arc Raiders alone. It's literally running up on Call of Duty and Battlefield 6 as we speak. What does this 2 out of 5 actually communicate? I'm very confused right here. Is this consumer guidance or is it gaslighting? Is it signaling something? And here's why you should care. Even if you never want to touch Arc Raiders, if you have no interest in the game at all, guys, gaming journalists, right? They still influence storefront placement. They influence published marketing, investment decisions, studio hiring, public perception. It all goes in hand. If reviews are bad, it harms games. And if a reviewer could punish a game not for how it plays, but because they personally disagree with the tool being used in development, it creates a dangerous precedent. Okay? This game is by no means a terrible game. It's not a 2 out of 5. That is scary to think that a review outlet can do this and damage a reputation of a great game. Review scores are quickly becoming activism with this train of thought instead of an actual legitimate evaluation. Meanwhile, the market is obviously spoken, right? Steam charts don't lie, social clips don't lie, Twitch doesn't lie, player counts rising 2 weeks or more after launch don't lie. All right. If this game didn't lie anymore, it would be Shakira's hips because her hips don't lie. Okay. So Arc Raiders, it's working because it's unpredictable, it's social, it's messy, it's emotional, it's competitive. And that's all gamers want. Gamers just want fun, addictive games that they can sink the teeth into. It brings back something that gaming's lost, guys. Those old Halo and Gears lobbies where there was trash talk, there was betrayal, alliances, chaos, turned strangers into literal stories, right? Some players hate that. Some players don't like the online toxic stuff. Some only want PvE servers. Some don't want to risk losing loot or getting outplayed, and that's fine. Extraction shooters aren't for everyone. The fact that this outlet would go out of the way to rank it 2 out of 5, it's a problem, especially when there's not a game problem at all. This is like a lack of self-awareness when it comes to it. Arc Raiders forces you to adapt, communicate, strategize, stay alert, and yeah, sometimes people will lie, cheat, and steal to win the game. That's the game, that's the psychology, that's the thrill of it. The drama is the gameplay, and that's why it's doing so good. That's why it's succeeding. But for whatever reason, this outlet decided to give it a 2 out of 5. So Eurogamer has officially lost whatever credibility they've had left. I will never ever take them seriously as a gaming outlet ever again. Hands the fuck down. And I know that AI is a divisive topic. There's a lot of people that don't like AI being used. They feel that it takes away jobs, that it pollutes the climate, that all sorts of things. I think it's a good resource. It could go hand in hand with helping speed up the development process. You got to remember, Arc Raiders is made by a smaller studio, a smaller team. It literally is a game that is fighting upwards in a genre that Call of Duty and Battlefield, among other games, have been dominating for decades, right? For decades. Cut it some slack. Giving it a 2 out of 5 in a review because it uses voice generated AI, it's a bit much. So you're a gamer, you're fucking jokes. Anyways, whether gaming outlets like Eurogamer or like it or not, Arc Raiders prove something important, that players, not critics, decide what becomes a hit. With that, I'm going to leave it here, guys. Let me know your thoughts about Eurogamer ranking this a 2 out of 5. What's your score for Arc Raiders? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to hit that like. It'll spread this video out to more people. And subscribe. We're on the road to 100,000 subscribers. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching.